Hello, welcome everybody to our 15-minute fitness class today. Everything we're doing today is with a circle band, so you will need a circle band today. We'll do 2 exercises down on the floor, but otherwise all others will be up off the mat. We'll start off with a quick warm-up, then we'll do 10 exercises, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and then we will finish with a couple stretches. So without further ado, let's get going. We're going to start off with some hip openers. So I start with my hands on my hip, open up that leg to the back, and then forward. Switch over to the other side, getting that full range of motion through your hips. Get them warmed up, stretch them out after you've been sitting. Great way to warm them up. Also works a little bit on your balance as you stand on one foot on the floor. One more on each side. Very good. Now we're going to do high knees. So I bring my arms up. I take a knee to an elbow. Raise that leg up. Use that core to twist and bring those elbows down. Wakes up those glutes and the core. Gets our heart rate up a little bit as we are moving. One more each side. Very good. Now we're going to do butt kicks. You don't have to turn, but I'll hit my couch if I don't turn. Kick that butt up. You can bring those arms and open those up as you go to warm up that upper body as well and get that chest open. Warm up our quads, which is good because our quads are going to be getting some good work today. Almost done here. Very good. Last one, we're going to do some modified jumping jacks that will not raise your heart rate. So you're going to do the same move as a jumping jack, but instead of jumping out, you're going to tap a toe out. This will help us get up our heart rate without getting us all sweaty in the middle of the workday. This is a good low impact exercise as well. If you don't like the high impact there on your legs. One more each side. Very good. All right, let's get started with our bands. So you're going to start with your circle band. You're going to put it around, your ankles. You maybe can see my feet, you maybe can't, but they're down here on my ankles. We're going to do a squat with a leg raise just on the right side. So you're going to squat down. Once you stand up, raise the leg out. Squat, raise that same leg out. 40 seconds on the same side. Ready? Let's begin. Squat, raise the leg. Remember, stick with the same side. We will not alternate right now. We'll have another 40 seconds dedicated all to the other side. So we are just hitting one side here. What I want you to think about when you're doing this is you're going to stabilize that left glute. That way, the force that's bringing this leg out is all on your right quad. Stabilize, use your quad to lift. Stabilize, raise that quad to lift. Once more. Very good. All right, give those legs a little shake. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's even ourselves out. Squat, leg raise, 40 seconds. Let's begin. Squat, stabilize, and leg raise. Remember, when you're squatting, we are still keeping the weight on our heels as we squat, just like how we always do. But we have that added element of raising that leg. So squat, weight on the heels, stand up, stabilize the right glute, use the left quad to raise. So 3 things that you're thinking about here. Weight on the heels as you squat down, stabilize with the right glute, use the left quad to raise. We are almost there, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Very good. All right, you're going to keep your band close to where it is. I'm going to move this down so you can see my feet as I hobble here forward. You're going to be stepping on your band this time. Okay, so we're gonna do a standing knee raise. So I'm gonna keep my left foot down. I'm gonna raise up my right knee till it's 90 degrees and then lower. Raise up 90 degrees and lower. 40 seconds. Let's begin. This is gonna work our quad. As our quad, our right quad is bringing that leg up. The circle band gives us tension. Again, you're gonna stabilize that left side. That way the force, all the movement, all the generation of the power is coming from that right quad, bringing that knee up. I like to hold it for a second and then slowly lower it back down, keeping a little bit of tension the entire time of my movement. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna stabilize that right foot down, bring the left knee up until we are at a 90-degree angle. 40 seconds. Ready and begin. We're gonna bring that knee out a little bit in front of you, just so you make sure you get that tension. If you're doing this move, and you're not getting enough tension, you can move up to more resistance in your band, or if you're not able to get your knee up to 90 degrees, that might mean you need a little bit of a less resistance. You might be able to stick with the exact same band for all of these exercises, or you might want to swap them out as we're going. You want to be able to feel the tension, but you should still be able to feel the move, but it should feel harder than if you were just standing here without a circle band. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, you're gonna bring that band up. We're gonna do a couple upper body moves now. So our first one that we're gonna do is a bicep curl. I'm gonna turn here so you can see this a little bit. I'm gonna step my left foot back. My right foot is just a little bit forward. Grab your band with your left hand, put it on your right knee, and then we're going to curl up. Okay, so left hand is on that right knee, then we're going to curl up. You can do upper thigh to wherever feels most comfortable. 40 seconds on the right side. Ready, begin. When we're doing these bicep curls, you're going to keep that upper arm tucked in by your torso. Your elbow is tucked in by the torso. It is in line the entire time. We don't want it to come way out front. We don't want like space out here. We don't like this. We want this. See how my red sleeve is tucked in by my white shirt. I'm gonna keep it tucked in the entire time. You should be feeling this in your bicep. Again, if you need to switch out the band you're using, go for it. Couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch sides. The bottom of your band, grab with your right, put it on your left leg. Left upper arm is tucked in by your torso. 40 seconds. Ready and begin. One of the things I love about circle bands is they're really versatile, which is great. They can give you a good workout, which is great. But my absolute favorite thing about these circle bands is they're so tiny. You can keep them in your office drawer. You can keep them in your bag, in your purse. They're so little and they're really pretty cheap. So it's very easy to have these handy. And they give you more options if you don't want to invest in a whole home gym. They give you a lot of options for little exercises. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, 2 more upper bodies. We're going to do a tricep extension here. So you're going to take your left hand, put it through your circle band, then put your left hand on your right shoulder. And then you can see my right hand is right here through my band. We're going to do a tricep extension. So you're going to extend this till your arm is in line and then bring it back. And you should be feeling this in your tricep. 40 seconds. Let's begin. So my left hand is on my right shoulder, and then I am moving, bending at my right elbow to extend down for a tricep extension. If you're not able, same thing. If you're not able to make this full range of motion with your band, then grab a lighter band. If this is a piece of cake, grab a heavier band. If you can do it, but it's a struggle, you're probably at the right spot. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch. My right hand is going to go to my left shoulder, and I'm going to extend down. 40 seconds. Ready? Let's begin. I want you to think about here as well, when you release back to that starting position, I want you to try to make it a slower, controlled movement. That way you are working your tricep as you're extending it down, but also as you're bringing it back up. So instead of just releasing that tension, when you bring up your left hand, you are still working it the entirety of the movement. The most bang for your buck. I'm all about efficiency. While we're here, let's make it worth our time. And rest. Very good. All right, we have 2 more exercises. We're going to be down on our mat for our last 2. So first one, you're going to put your circle band like around your thighs, just above your knees. We're going to lay down for a glute bridge. Our legs are going to be slightly apart, so we have some tension in that band. And then we're going to push up, squeeze for a glute bridge. 40 seconds. You can join me when you're ready. When we're here in this glute bridge, I want you to think about squeezing your glutes, pushing your hips up all the way so you have a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. And I want you to think about having your legs far enough apart that you can feel that tension in your band. So we're working our glutes and we're working our quads by keeping that tension there. 40 seconds. We're almost there. We have about 5 seconds left. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. Very final one. Put your circle band between your ankles. And we're going to do, no, take that back. You're going to put it around your feet. Okay, so it's on top of your feet and on bottom of your feet. And then we're going to do knee to an elbow ab exercise. So this is going to work our core and it's going to work our quads as well as we shift. 40 seconds. Last one. Let's begin. Knee to an elbow. Bring a knee in, send a knee leg out. Double whammy. Again, like I said, tension here and efficiency. About 10 seconds left, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We'll do a couple stretches to finish us out. While we're here on the floor, let's go ahead and do a glute stretch. So put that knee, put that ankle over your knee, and then lift up, stretch out the glute. We did some glute exercises, some quad exercises, and some upper body. So we'll run through a couple stretches here to get you feeling loose. Feel free to take note. You can switch. Feel free to take note of these exercises for little exercises you can do throughout the day when you want a little bit of movement. If you're on a really long phone call or a really long Zoom meeting, these are great ones you can do in the background. Good. All right, let's do an upper body stretch. Take those arms to a tricep stretch. Arm is up. Bring that elbow behind the head. Stretch out the tricep. With each exhale, you're going to try to bring that stretch just a little bit deeper so you can feel the stretch, but not so much so that you're in pain. And switch to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Bring the heart rate back down. while you're here, you might as well just pat yourself on the back. Your hand's right back there anyways. You guys did a great job today. Thank you for joining me for our 15-minute band exercise, and we will see you next time.